When they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at the 3. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
That's why I got on there, bro.
Return touchdown goes for 97 yards.
That's exactly why.
Strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, it came in there and everything.
And that right there is how you silence
Hey, man,
the
that cheese in KC, man, it's different.
In preparation,
boy, that shit's different.
Okay, we've got to start fast.
Different.
We've got to take the crowd out of it.
Boy,
as you just talked about there.
He got a little.
Control the ball early. And in this
he still should have lost.
What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing
He
that.
still should have
Not
lost.
necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff.
He didn't know. He just trusted that that little purple zone ain't gonna get in front of them corner routes and stuff.
Yeah, and it don't work. You know what he doing? He shouldn't have won the game.
I can't say he shouldn't have won.
he threw it to his tight end on an accident at the end, bro.
And that'll carry over the
That's
back line of the end
bullshit.
zone for a touchback.
Never. I just knew. Oh, he messed up. And soft. Man, I got an X Factor out of it, though. So I ain't tripping. Another one. I say, boy, I consider that a win.
60 or.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Making sure there ain't none of his little friends.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Hey, Zoo. 55.
On second and a couple. Goff. And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it.
Nah, he caught me on my safety bullshitting, and that's how he scored a lot.
Good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yeah.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Yeah, that was me. That was my fault, bro.
On the counter, Gurley.
Hey, man, meet me in the Super Bowl, bro.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down steps to put this offense in precarious
This your
position.
year, man.
We know they're securing the point of attack.
Boy, you said something.
Boy, that nigga pulled up. Hey, he pulled up a chair yesterday. He had a pen, a pad.
Second down, this is Gurley.
Boy,
Job to break the one tackle.
he asked me why are you running that like that? And why? Boy, I like, man, there ain't no way I'm beating him now. I gave him the game.
At this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
Man, them dang corner routes that dude run, bro. You know he running it. You just can't. That purple just don't do it.
Shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You gotta blitz Harry. Make him where he can't throw it to the other side of the field. Just guard one side of the field.
Like Jacob, boy, you said something.
How about the execution?
Oh, wait. How many
absolutely locked up tight? He was trying to force it in.
Games, Super Bowl, games. Hey, how many Super Bowls J. Cole got?
Now this is fielded in the
You listen to me, I get you somewhere. I can take you to the water, G. Frank. I can take you to the water, but I can't make you drink. That's the thing. Boy, I don't really like the fact that Harry beat me, though. I tell you that. I don't.
Harry solid, bro.
Man, fuck Harry, bro.
first down. Sawyer.
Boy,
that
my
jump was so
secondary.
slow.
Big yardage.
Dang.
I definitely need a secondary for Harry. I got it, boy. They be tripping, boy. Knowing what he doing,
When you see runs
still
like
throw
that
it,
broken off,
nothing.
you know this is a team that's confident running the football.
Hey, bro, this is personal loss right here. This hurts.
They've come together, how to play.
Nah, this hurts right here, bro.
And when you get big time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Man.
Now Jackson on first
Bullshit, they're gonna give him at the end.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets will extend their lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
That boy gonna be in so much trouble when Russ leaves, bro. This nigga rolled it to the right, nigga, and threw a dime.
A dime.
50 yards down the field, bro. I'm like, well, it must be nice to have Dash and Dead out, boy. You can just.
It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, you gonna be in trouble with your player lead too.
Who?
With Myles Garrett, your defense gonna take a hit.
Man, Myles Garrett gonna be there though.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
I'll
underway.
adjust.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Man, out of reach.
Those scripts go between 12 and 20.
There was no out of reach, man. Go up and get the ball.
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He don't attack Kawhi or PG, so.
Rock it. Check.
All you gotta do is take him on the block. He ain't gotta. LeBron don't have to dribble out there.
He ain't got no post-up game though.
He can bully him.
On the defensive side of the ball.
Man, he ain't bullying nobody.
Make basketball simple, bro. Just do a cross screen, get LeBron on the block, get him on somebody that's a big man, switch on him, take him out. Guard, switch on him, just catch him, turn around and shoot. Like you like that dribbling the basketball, and you the best player, and you don't really got no like pull-up game like that. Like just put yourself in a position where you can score easily. You know what I'm saying? You got them elite defenders on you. Go get close to the basket without having a dribble, bro.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find
Boy,
a way
that's what we
to
sound like,
make
ain't
those
it?
interceptions quote unquote
Hey.
go away, and that means your defense.
Hey, Lakers ain't beating the Clippers. LeBron don't have that dog in him. And he gonna have dogs on him at all times.
I think that's gonna be the difference too, bro. Honestly.
You're gonna have Kawhi on you. You're gonna have Paul George on you. Then Pat Beverly gonna annoy you. Then you're gonna have Harkless on you. Then
Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Frank Clark make that now 8
you better find some dogs.
season.
2 sacks last week.
Boy.
Another one right here. He's been
I don't know if you can
remarkable
find no
lately.
dog
I think
right
that goes
now.
all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film
That was a
study
good
he's been doing
defensive
during
call
the
right
week
there.
because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this.
Oh yeah, Eric do got some cheese on defense too, bro.
I heard you, man. All I'm gonna do is block to the right, roll out.
Yeah.
Your defense ain't gonna be able to hold up on the back end. I heard all that stuff. Then the nigga start second and stuff, and then you nice cheese.
Oh, cheese. He switched it up on me.
Man, Harry, I'm gonna tell you, Harry usually go down, with what he run, bro. He don't switch it up too much. What he do is what he do. So I find it hard to believe that he went away from what would work, what wasn't working at the beginning, and he still was bringing that heat on you. Dang, I'm up 21 already.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Oh, why you betting
What you
it?
also have to guard against is calling every play.
That got play ball on aggressive, man. This dude out here knocking the ball down.
On one drive, you're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 10, gone.
Oh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team
Oh,
that
big
lost
hit.
it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else
Harry,
is
you
trying to
better get on this
execute what they're
duty.
supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, bro, don't be demanding me to do shit.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
That loss
They
hurt
get
right
13, but it's not nearly enough.
Not too many
check.
losses that hurt me, but if I lose to D. Frank,
You champ, big dog. You can take a loss or 2.
nah, I can't take a loss to my little circle. I don't like that.
So it looks like the offense isn't
Can't
going
take a loss.
anywhere.
Clarence,
They're going to go for it
man,
on
that don't
4th and
have a
7.
snowball chance in hell, though.
They are going for it.
Ain't too many
For the
people,
deep
bro.
ball.
Swag,
There you go.
Intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
Ross.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Nah, I just don't want him to
And they're going
win.
to come up empty here
Join
on
up.
4th down.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mike, check, 59.
You surprised he beat me?
Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, word.
He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points.
Oh,
in his
boy, I
hands
thought he
there.
caught it. I was about to
Couldn't
say,
hang
oh, my
on.
goodness.
Second
Join
down.
up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face,
Man,
it just
I'm
shows
about-
how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not
Ah,
playing
they got a new
receivers
mode on
as
here,
much as they're
bruh.
playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Shoot the ship.
So
All
second
shoot house.
down,
All
still 10
shooting it.
yards to
All
go,
the
ball on
time.
the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Yeah, I'm glad I can get you guys on TLD and pay for it and accommodate
Call
you
it luck or
guys.
skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about
Get you
just keeping the
guys
football
live,
there.
man.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball.
Battle
They
Royale
don't care
next
if it was
week,
luck
bro.
or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground.
I think so.
Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 21-0 our score.
Oh no.
after one.
Oh no. We move as a unit. The Chan be on the outside.
So on 4th
Yeah.
down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away.
Only if he listened to us though.
And he gets it away, a directional kick.
It
going
ain't no
toward the
dying and coming
sideline.
back on that.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Oh, when that Battle Royale come out, we ain't playing this shit no more.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this
Headquarter
drive
shoot house
underway.
here. I'm expecting
And
at
this,
least
you'd hate
50
to see
kills
that
from
a
you.
drive in the first half must
You
end
just
in
beat the
points when
goat.
you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces.
Like D. Frank said, that run ain't going nowhere
We
today.
haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's
But
That run
I
did.
had 5
points on
passing
the board
touchdowns,
now.
bro.
Start your comeback. But you're
I'm talking about my
exactly
game, big
Let's
dog.
get it going right here in this spot.
I'm talking about my game when he what he
Not
said when he was playing the
hardcore.
Seahawks.
Man, I'm shooting that nigga in the face. He ain't dying. This ain't hardcore.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down.
Yeah, this ain't hardcore. I don't like this.
Gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I tapped it.
Somebody's play
Hey, I tapped it. I shot him in the face. Come on.
It's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up because otherwise,
yeah, I can't play that, bro.
Up on the run and shut them down.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26, and it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Well, if you're going to get 50 on core, you're going to get about 75, 80 on hardcore.
Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they
You
want
can get to the next kill quick.
Try and regroup and come out and start the third quarter, but if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I know you got to work today. You're in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to be
coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
Oh yeah, we the first 3 business days of every month.
Frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Hardcore headquarters.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Shipment.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy.
I know I'll be jealous.
Not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Seahawks on third down.
Straight action. Harry, you about to get 50 kills on shootout.
This is 3rd and 7.
Boy, I can just imagine what you about to do now.
He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer.
Let's say let.
And he gets it to the 34. Good for the first. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down from the 34 now.
Boy, I was about to do that anyway. Ain't no use for me running around.
From the pistol, it's
That's headquarters too.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
I like the camp.
They're hoping those big
in this little shed, get behind the door. That way they just run past you, give them a little kill streak.
Didn't happen on that play.
Look at me. Score. Score. Ready.
They try right side here.
Good stuff, Keith.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job.
Why you shoot me and he the first one your whole ass off, bro?
Into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Hey, wahoo!
Boy.
3rd and long. It's gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Like it ain't none.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before
Boy,
you were
like
born,
that.
if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Kill count check.
To make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Oh, shit.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, you got 2, Harry. You just killed me, big dog.
He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Man, I ain't going to have a lot of kills because I just died in the headquarters. What? 45
He's been a
seconds.
busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the
Go get your headquarters. Who is this?
Kick it off.
You probably.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Boy, they ain't worried about no damn headquarters.
Man, I'll be on there in about 30 minutes, man.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Well, earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know. But all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
What?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores
didn't get
from
them.
earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And now a throw on 1st down.
That's
there,
a
but it's
fucking lie,
incomplete.
bro.
Yeah,
That's a
that was
fucking
sealed
lie.
on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus
A
catches,
fucking lie.
but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Give me man. Let me do
To
that.
throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to
God
get to his
dang.
primary
How many
guy. I
persons
think he
right
read
out
that as soon as he
you
got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. but that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20.
Oh, I had him all.
Guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Gone. He's going to air one out. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff now to throw.
Ooh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there for a big one. That is sack number 200 for his career. It ties him with Bruce Smith for the all-time NFL record. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I'm going back to you. Mike.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left,
oh my God,
is the field goal unit. He connected
okay, Harry had a dub.
41.
Quick, easy 20.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency.
Oh, shit, let me back out. Man, you couldn't join headquarters shootout.
Right now, you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, what you got going, man? Go to IHOP, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, I come through.
Now looks to throw.
Man, I gotta go to work, big
The Jets
dog.
get in there for the sack. Myles Garrett, he has now done it. That is career sack number 201. He has the all-time NFL record.
Every weekend, man, we in that gym
Hall
now.
of Famer Bruce Smith. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Garrett in there to bring him down.
You need to learn how to swim.
Number 17 for him
Like
now
the
on
right
the
way
year.
to work out.
Here's Brian Anger now. Standing
It's,
about a
it's
yard deep in
different,
his
bruh.
own end
It's,
zone.
like the technique is different.
Returnable here from the 38.
Nah.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Here's Jackson. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Great corner route there.
Man, I ain't
Not
gonna be
only
able to pay these
catch it,
dudes,
turn it
but they going
upfield,
to X
and
Factors
get
and
into the
shit.
end
These
zone.
things, you know
Usually
what I'm
involves a little
saying?
bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well
I
executed.
do some.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry
Hate to send my guys to that type of environment.
For a touchback.
Yeah, they good voodoo.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last
AK.
possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
6-man. Check curl.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Again they run with Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Oh, get to the HQ, man.
Producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now it's gone.
Out of reach.
Man is sharp. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. Nothing in that first half. Nothing on the last drive. But they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Protein spill. You're out. Check 37.
Here's
Oh, and they all
this defense
spun.
again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job.
Oh, we got it when I died.
They're
Dang.
very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
So, Harry, when we get to HQ,
And they've held them in check on the
you can't
scoreboard.
die.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Yeah.
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it ends up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs
they gonna
like
get on
first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Hey. You better bring.
After the interception, here's Goff. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around.
All right, that definitely should get the key.
A bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Goff.
Oh, man. Hey, let me try to pick the ball up.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, but now it's
Come on there.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that.
I got a precision airstrike, big dog.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
That precision airstrike ain't going to take it out.
Just incomplete that time. Goff. Is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Sanders' kick is good.
Watch out, get off the...
Get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, advantage UAV.
I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Leo!
Hey, defense, let's go.
61, matchbox lights.
Come. Rush in.
Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cluster strike, don't go over there.
22 jet bomber. Look at me. Door.
Check. He's coming.
Hard. Ready.
Another carry now for Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
Let's get it.
I can.
Set. 50. Plant. Guard. Let's see what you got. Check.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Yeah, it's okay to YouTube Call of Duty too, bro.
I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hey, Sam on. Kill. Go. Big Rivers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
18.
Second and 12.
They'll try the air now with Goff. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
How about
This
to
is
say,
going to be
man?
intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very
Why the fuck you didn't get
affair.
blinded,
This is
bro?
where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's in. Touchdown.
Bro, they ain't getting
Jets.
blinded or nothing.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract over this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Hey, just relax this game, big dog.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the
All right,
24-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive
Oh, you said you
underway.
taking it off?
And following
You out?
the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious
Oh,
when you start
boy.
that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
Hey, man, if I win the Super Bowl this season, I'm out.
The backside being ball hogs.
Why you batting it down, bro?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How that corner look?
Another incompletion.
How too short looking
it's a
out
wonder
there,
he's
big
still
dog.
moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
He ain't getting
Staying out
tested,
there,
really.
isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still
He
competing,
need to play.
still fighting.
He need to play
not taking
JJ
himself
Arcega
out of the ball
White
game
side
when
or
it
high
goes
side,
lost.
whatever that new name is.
Boy, that nigga caught one hand on 2 people.
20 yards.
That red zone shit.
Will take over with a new set of downs.
He don't understand, bro.
Jets
Shoot
offense
how.
coming up now to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy.
share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performance.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
That Moss is the biggest bunch of bull crap
For the Jets. 58
on the
yards.
game, dog.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Mine's 59. Bandit.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown,
That's the X factor.
A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Mm-hmm.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close.
It's double me on steroids, bro.
Pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Just had to get out.
Bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Man, nigga, he should have lost. Shut up.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Eric, you get 4 kills this time, bro. You gotta pay up.
They're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
Hey, somebody at my own teammate just hit the shit out of me in my nose.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Oh, my gosh.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it?
I got on the pole and couldn't move.
Be aggressive, trying to get a safety out of this whole thing that puts them in that position.
Oh. I was trying to bag up and shoot this guy.
He's going to loft on deep left side here. He's got a man complete. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 63 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to
That
do this?
definitely didn't come out right, big dog.
As many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 31
I'm blood,
yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
69.
Oh, he right here. I what I do, bro?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
Emergency airdrop, man.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, it killed me.
Here's the Seattle offense.
That shit dropped on me, bro.
And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where
Damn, B. Frank.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
The care package landed on you.
It landed on me, bro.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Rock it. Six guys. Check six. Get it ready.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
That was going to run that rock, even if it ain't working.
Aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there.
Well,
Looks like the defense held him back.
You hurt now, Todd.
He in the corner.
We've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
What y'all niggas over there? Boy.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
General West.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh, no, he didn't get that.
On the mark. I'm
Let's
not
go.
sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Oh.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they are
no, you going to kill my little dude?
again, yet another touchdown as they just
I got you back here.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going.
In the
But it's not
throwback
just their own
6
confidence
thirds,
that's
number
leading
6,
them.
Julius
It's the
third.
lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, Pitts. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs,
Who the fuck killing me?
dividends because they can take their toll on a defense. And they
Hey, we're going to get the damn HQ.
You control the clock, you control the ball.
Come on.
And control the game.
Why Dawson in the
They're going to
game?
try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 39. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Man, why is Dawson in the game, man? He's not supposed to be in my game.
Yeah, get your team under control, bruh.
On first and 10, Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's
When you up, when you using YouTube, get up. They
DJ
gonna...
Chark, the intended target.
Man, this nigga DJ hollering over at players on the sideline talking about come get me. Boy.
To be frank, they just really haven't gotten
That
much
nigga
better.
mad, boy.
That boy mad.
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Hey, y'all come get me.
On second down now, Pitts. Second down, a little bit.
How did I run into that bullet
7
like
yards
that?
on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3.
Bullet ain't got no name on it, big dog.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yeah, but on top of them crates, D. Frank. Get him. Oh, shit.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Let's get off the field. Kill. Look at me. Door. Check. Hard. Watch out.
They'll try.
Oh, he broke through it. Oh, my God.
First down before being taken down at the 46.
Ran right by him.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Ain't good game, Jets.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Oh, I was about to...
So for the Jets, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Seattle, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
Johnny Golf.
at home.
This Jared Golf
next
done
week.
had 7 different names.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
Man,
We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.
Cash
on
changed
EA
his name
Sports.
10 times.